All right, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how to grow a small YouTube channel. Now, this is actually going to apply to probably 95% of you because most people have a small channel, right? If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, and some could argue that if you have less than 50,000 subscribers, you have a small YouTube channel, right? And so most people are going to be hanging out under 10,000, and probably, I think there's some statistic that over 90% of all millions of YouTube channels on the internet have less than 1,000 subscribers, and they will never even achieve 1,000 subscribers, right? So we all kind of live in the small YouTube channel space, but how do you get past that? How do you actually growing your YouTube channel? And when you're only getting 5 views, 10 views, it can get really disheartening when you're trying to grow that YouTube channel. Well, let me go over this formula that I've kind of created that I think that you should stick to right now, okay? So it's called the 70-30 rule, and I just kind of made this one up myself. Usually you don't hear of a 70-30 rule. Usually it's, the 80-20 rule, right? But in this case, it's very specific to a content plan that you're going to be creating for your YouTube channel. And as you can see right here in the middle, we're going to create your next 30 videos content plan. Now, a lot of popular creators out there, Matt Parr is one of them. They always tell you to, I think he has a specific number, it's like 33 videos. So 30 videos, 33 videos, whatever one you want to take. In this case, your next 30 videos and coming up with a content plan and a content strategy that you can follow in order to move the needle. Let me touch base on this for just a second. One of the biggest struggles with why your channel's slow and not growing is when was the last time you kind of checked what your consistency, your publishing schedule is, and how consistent are you publishing, right? If you're just publishing every once in a while, like I published on Tuesday this week, I wanted to publish 3 videos, but I only got to 1, and then the next week you're on vacation, then you come back and you post 1 more video, and then maybe the next week you come back and you post 2 videos. If you're not taking YouTube serious and you're not publishing quality content as frequently as possible. Now, there's a lot of this is a kind of a debate on how often you should publish, but my theory, right, and I have made a $440,000 on YouTube. My big thing is that if you're put it in this analogy, right? So let's say you're trying to hit the bullseye you're throwing darts at a dartboard, right? Obviously, you're trying to hit the bullseye, right? Well, let's just say someone gives you a dart per week. You only get 1 chance to throw at the dartboard each week, right? So every Monday I get to go up and throw my dart at the dartboard. What do you think the chances or odds are if you only got to throw 1 dart per week or even if you're only publishing once per 2 weeks or once a month? What are the odds that you're going to get close to that bullseye? It's very slim to none, right? Almost a needle in a haystack chance. But what if I told you that I'm going to give you 5 darts per week? You get every day, you're going to get to come up, stand on the line and throw a dart at that dartboard. What do you think the chances are now that it's at least 5 times a week, 5, 10, 15, 20? So in a month, you get to throw 20 darts at that dartboard instead of 1, 2, 3, or 4 times. Who do you think is going to hit that and at least has the more increased chance and probability to hit that dartboard first? Probably the more frequent dart thrower, right? And so that's what the mentality that I go into this, especially we're not Mr. Beast, right? There's only one person on the planet that gets to be Mr. Beast, and he's spending something like $1 million per video or something like that, right? We don't have the budget to do that. So we can't compare ourselves to the quality level, to the ideation level, to the thumbnail level, all that stuff. We can't compare ourselves to Mr. Beast, right? And these big giant, and if you're not a celebrity or a massive marketing guru, Alex Hormozy or something like that, like we're not going to be able to create the same buzz around our content. We're everyday people, aren't we? But it doesn't mean that we can't grow our channels and grow our business, okay? So that's kind of a long-winded way of just saying, hey, we need to be creating content as frequently as possible. And that's my argument against people that tell you that actually, no, like, you see these videos and I just laugh at them when they're like, you don't need to publish content on YouTube. Stop publishing content all the time. Well, sorry, we're not going to be growing our channels then, right? And so that's where I came up with this 70-30 rule, because 70% of your content, or 21 of those 30 videos, need to be search-based keywords, right? So SEO, search engine optimization. YouTube is the second largest search engine on earth right? Just under Google. So people go there into the search bar and type things that they want to learn about and what they want to watch videos on. And so our job is to create those videos and title them specifically. Now, just because we have an SEO keyword, I've changed the way that I create these a little bit now, where I use AI to kind of them up, if you will, and make them more engaging and enticing for people to click on, but then also still have the keyword in them. Obviously, if it's a long 8-word question or something like that, you're going to want to just use that as your YouTube title. But if it's just like 3 or 4 word phrase keywords, we can do other things on the either the prefix or suffix to make the title stand out and get more clicks, but then also rank our YouTube video because we have the exact match keyword. So 70% is going to be a SEO real kind of format and strategy, so we can rank our content and just get evergreen views and so forth, right? So that's the strategy. And then right over here, you'll see 30% or 9 of these videos. And if you want to make it easy, you could just say, hey, 20 videos are going to be search-based and 10 are going to be viral, right? You can kind of chop this up a little bit. It doesn't have to be exact, right? So if you want to do 20 and 10, that's fine. It's close enough. But these should be viral, clickbait, trendy topics, right? So you're going to go to some of your popular creators in your niche space on YouTube, see what they're creating content on. Chances are they're not SEO related, because when you do the clickbait, trendy, viral type titles that are in your niche that other people are creating content on, it worked for them, right? And so there's a good chance that if you make a similar video and a similar title, that you're going to get some good views. Now, you have to compare yourself relative to where you're at, right? If you have under 1,000 subscribers and you're looking at someone in your space that has 50,000 subscribers, they put out a video and let's say they get 25,000 views on that video. In all retrospect, right, when you come back to your channel and you do a similar topic, and maybe your average views on your videos are like 60 views or maybe 100 views or something like that. But then you do a similar topic and then you spike up to like 300 views or 500 views. That is kind of what I call like a mini viral for your channel, right? It's obviously not a viral video, but for your relative audience and size of YouTube channel and authority that you have, which is almost nothing, that video actually performed well. So you need to be realistic and with your kind of simmer expectations, right? You're not going to be able to get 20,000 views on your video when your competitor only got 20,000 views, right? So you have to put it in all relativity, if that makes sense. But you still should be able to perform and get more views than normal, right? Because what we're really trying to do is just find more outliers on our channel, which is a video that gets 2x, 3x, 4x, and beyond the average views for your channel, okay? So this is kind of like a framework right here. And so as your channel starts getting more views and subs, you can start shifting to more viral, trendy videos, and you can shift to the 50-50 rule. And the 50-50 rule is going to be, as you get more of those subscribers, more people are going to come back and watch your content. So you already have kind of people built in. You're going to have a built-in baseline or benchmark amount of views that you're going to get per video. So then at that point, you can start moving more towards the trendy clickbait viral type videos and create more of those to where you're doing 50-50 and beyond. Sometimes you can get to a certain point where, for example, Mr. Beast's videos, no one's typing in any of his video titles, right? They're literally all 100% clickbait, viral, trendy type of, like, he knows that when he does the certain challenges, the bunker, like living in a bunker for 30 days or something like that, he knows that those perform well. And there's a reason why he continues to do multiple of those ones per year, because those challenges just flat out work and people love them. And then he gets millions and millions of views on those. Okay. So, but no one's going up and typing that in really. And so that's kind of the distinction between those two. So you can shift your focus more as your channel actually grows. So let me show you how to research and find keywords to rank for. We're going to focus more on the SEO portion of this, right? Because that's 70% of what we want to do is the SEO keyword research, right? So what I like to do is go into vidIQ. I do have a $10 plan. And if you're going to take YouTube serious, I do recommend you have at least one keyword research tool that's paid. There's a lot of very affordable ones out there. You don't need Ahrefs and spending $130 a month on that. You can use vidIQ because it's actually going out and using the search bar of YouTube to get what people are actually searching for. So this is a great tool. So you're going to go over here. There's a lot of different ways that they recommend videos and stuff, and I'm going to make more videos on that. So make sure to subscribe. And before I show you the rest of this, Let me just show you my brand new community that I just launched literally yesterday on October 10th. And basically what this is it's the YouTube affiliate launchpad. We already have our first 10 members in there. And this is where I'm going to be teaching you the ins and outs of how I build affiliate YouTube channels, how I go about, creating the content very simply and being laser focused and so forth. And you're going to get a nice structured way of doing this. And inside the classroom, we already have the YouTube affiliate launchpad right here. I have the first 5 lessons already added right here, and people are already watching the content in here. And I'm going to be adding the next 5 videos over the next week. So this is a perfect time to join, because we're going to be adding a bunch more content and stuff as well. And this is free information, guys, and don't mistake this free community for being low quality or anything like that. No, you're getting the best of the best. One of these videos, I think this planning your content right here, what I'm kind of going to be showing a little bit to you right now, but I expand on it like crazy. I created a 30-minute straightforward video for you right here, planning your content. So come and join. Love to have you inside the YouTube affiliate launchpad. So we're back in vidIQ, and let's just say, what do we want? Let's just say today we're going to in PowerPoint. All right, so I'm going to say PowerPoint, and we're going to push enter because I want to see what's going on. I mean, there's 410,000 people that are typing in PowerPoint. This software's been out for what, 20, 25, 30 years, and it's still a popular software presentation tool to create presentations on, right? And so what we can do is we can come through here. There's a bunch of different ways that we can look at the keywords. We've got our related keywords right over here. You have slide presentations. But if you really want to start dominating the PowerPoint niche, the keyword and build our channel around PowerPoint, all of our videos should have PowerPoint in them as far as the title, and as far as I'm concerned, at least for the first 30 to 60 videos. And so like right over here, if you go with related keywords, it's going to give you slide presentations. It's going to give you a lot of other keywords that don't have the word PowerPoint in them. And if you want to be a PowerPoint specialist channel, then you probably don't want to go after those related keywords quite yet. You could also download these and just sort them by, like put a filter on them and only keep the keywords that have PowerPoint in them. That's another strategy that you can use as well. But really, when you come into the matching terms right here and the questions, you can come over here and grab all these questions right here. These are really, really good. Look at all these things that people are asking right here, and then the matching terms right over here, right? So all you're going to do is just, you're going to go and export these, right? You can export both of these lists right over here, and then you're going to go and you're going to just open up a Google Sheet or a Excel file, and you're going to paste them all in right here. And you're going to have this big giant list of keywords that you're going to have more videos than you know what to do with to create, right? There's no excuse. The only excuse that people have is not creating content, right? Because that's the next biggest step, is we've got to become content creators if we want to go after and build our YouTube channel and get that free traffic. Another tool that you can use is right here, and it's called SE ranking. I'll leave a link in the description. But we can come over here and we can go to the keyword research tool. This works a lot like Ahrefs and SEMrush. They've got billions of keywords in their database, and this one starts at $49 a month. It's a power-packed SEO tool, and I like to use it for YouTube and building websites. And so right over here, we'll say PowerPoint, and we'll push enter, and we'll analyze, and then we'll go in here and we'll pull in all the data. And from a Google standpoint, they're saying 550,000 search volume. So when you combine both of those, this is a big niche market for a very specific keyword for a very specific software, okay? So what we can do is you can go in here and focus on questions. You can also go in here and focus on keyword ideas. Now, a good way to start is to come in here and just go in and pull this 14,000 questions word list right over here. And you can go in here to questions. They also even have this low search volume. So you have a good chance of ranking at the very top and getting first place ranking for all these keywords right over here that basically don't have any search volume, but you're welcome to go and check all these out. This is stuff that people are typing in at some point because they're showing up in this tool, but it might be 10 times, might be 30 times. It might be, we don't know what the search volume is. They're just not registered in the keyword research tool. So a lot of times going in here and also checking this out would be a great thing. But to start, I would go in here and just get questions right over here, look at questions. And then if you're if you have under 500 subscribers and you're getting less than 10,000 views per month on your YouTube, what I would recommend is coming in here to the questions section for your main parent keyword. And then I would just go and put some filters on this, right? So I would go over here and go to the difficulty, and I would just put in like a 40 max right there. And then I would go over to the word count, and I would put this all the way up to 8. And just to see what this 13,886 is going to go end up at. So we're going to shrink it down from almost 14,000 keywords and we're going to shrink this down to 6,000, right? So a lot of really cool things that we can do right over here. And once I see that, another thing that you can do is basically just come over here and you can make this, I'll go and put a 25 on this and push apply. And then now we're going to see that 6,000 word keyword list is going to be shrunken down to 5,000. Okay, so we can really hone in. And now I'm going to just put that 10 on there and see where we can go right over here. That means that all these keywords are getting, we're at almost 4,000 keywords right here. So we still have way too many keywords, and you can see that they're low search volume. But as you start creating content on these keywords right over here, you're going to start ranking. You're going to get traffic. And this is evergreen content. So your video has a chance to rank for years at a time, and you're going to be able to trickle in views on all of these types of questions, right? And you can even go further and say, hey, I only want to look at now, because we still have 4,000 keywords. What we can do is go into the search volume and say, hey, I want it to be between 50. I would go with like 50, and I would say 200. And let's see what that does to the 4,000 right there. So now we're talking. Now we have 76 golden keywords that are going to be easy to rank for. And you have all these questions that you can go out there. And so all you have to do is just go over here and push the copy table. And this is why I like SE ranking. They make it even easier than what vidIQ is going to do for us. And then you're going to be able to create this content right here. And then you're also going to be able to rank on Google. Video ranks very powerfully on Google, and you'll be able to grab top spots on Google. So you're going to be getting traffic from Google and YouTube for making these simple like this. And then once you start building your channel, then you can start going after higher search volume keywords and so forth. So hopefully you got value from this. Remember, first link in the description below, go sign up for my free community where you can learn all about how to create these simple YouTube channels, and you can make a full-time income with affiliate marketing and YouTube. Thanks for joining me. See you in the next video.